Hello, Poopsies. So today I will be doing a Reiki healing for someone by the name of Daisy. So thank you, Daisy, for giving me permission to do this Reiki healing. But this is also for you watching at home and for myself included, because I know I tend to struggle with these things as well. So sorry for the weird filming location. They're doing construction on my neighbor's roof and they're playing loud music and thumping nails and it's just loud. So this was the furthest place from that place I could go. So there we go. And they said, okay, so before I begin, if you'd like to book your own Reiki healing, go on TonyBomboni.com and where you could type your own message like Daisy did to me. I keep them private. Rarely do I really get someone saying you can post this on YouTube, or and also in line with my intuition, right? Like my intuition have to say it's right too. So TonyBomboni.com to book your own private custom reading. So they said soft-spoken healing for recovering people pleaser. So they're a recovering people pleaser. So we're gonna write that down. We're gonna write any and all information that we need to know right now about them. You guys know how these work. I've done these tons of times. I'm gonna write their name. I'm just gonna privately write their other personal private information like email, and phone number. So universe knows exactly who we're sending this energy to and their scheduled day and time. I'm doing this much later because I could not do this while I was away on my vacation. So okay, asking for strength to not feel so much guilt. So I'm going to write guilt. When setting and keeping boundaries, I'm going to write keeping and setting boundaries. With harmful people, abusive partners took the last 15 years from me. I'm at a total starting over. I struggle to honor myself, and it doesn't come as naturally as it should. Honoring self. Love and thank you can post to YouTube. Okay, excellent. So guilt, and then I'm going to write also strength, like next to guilt. So I think honoring yourself is absolutely all part of this process in setting and keeping boundaries. Absolutely. I'm going to rip this out. Not a good rip, but trying my best. All right, for Daisy, strength to not feel guilt, keeping and setting boundaries, honoring the self. So this is the doll we're going to be performing the energy work on today. Pulled the Emperor card, the Judgment card, and the Ace of Cups. So there is, in line with what you said, I feel here, still times you might experience that shame, you Daisy and others watching at home, of course, who resonate with this messages today. And feeling like it's never enough, like no matter even how many boundaries you set, that these abusive people will not respect them, and that typically tends to happen. You know, they just don't get it. I myself have had a recent experience with this in the last week. It's just like that person will just not understand you. They have no experience with what that's even like, right? And so, I think for this, it's all about a change. It's all about a change in who you are around, who you surround yourself with, and knowing the signs ahead of time, saying to yourself, oh, I've seen that before. I'm not going to be with that person again because I know what this looks like. I know what going down this road looks like. And it seems enticing and fun at first, and then it's very thorny, and it has snakes, and it's scary, and then it gets dark. So, knowing the signs when something is also like too good to be true at first, I think that's important for your healing and honoring yourself. Just because it looks fun doesn't mean you should enter, right? That kind of a thing. So, and I believe this is like a new beginning, a new change for you, in line with the other cards as well. This is all about you taking control now. You saying what you need to do. And I believe Emperor is really ultimately comes down to honoring yourself. Like really just seeing yourself as higher than what you see yourself as right now. And better off in better situations, better circumstances. But judgment is all about changing in everything, changing in your relationships, changing in, even the way you view yourself, for the matter. So I would say you are doing the right things here. You are taking the right measures, but you're still not seeing the bigger picture. So that will come with time. I do believe so in my heart that will come with time. That was difficult. I think that's the overall message that the cards show. So kind of just also really to confirm the energies here today. Oh my, well, I have a candle, but I forgot to light it, so let me light it real quick. Thank you for your patience and cooperation. Alrighty. So drink that water. Let's get into it. Okay. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress out. Don't freak out. I brought the selenite and the crystals for guilt. I have introduced here today sunstone, green aventurine, and rose quartz. And for boundaries, I have smoky quartz, shungite, and black tourmaline. All right. Guilt, strength, keeping, setting boundaries, honoring yourself. Let's see what this looks like for Daisy. At this time, maybe you can join the Reiki symbols now. So, guys, just really quick, while we're doing a Reiki healing, I'm going to send some to my brother too, because he was just told that he has to go for an operation this Wednesday. So please just send good vibes, please, to my brother. And yeah, so let's continue the healing. Okay. Allowing me to channel the energy of the Reiki healing to go through this YouTube video and this pamphlet. Daisy, a poopsie's watching at home. Calling upon the universe, Reiki masters, spirit guides, Madam Takata, ancestors, and any positive influences, energies, and forces to enable me to do this session today for guilt, strength, setting and keeping boundaries, removing that shame in doing so, honoring thyself. Let's begin. start this Reiki session, relax, receive, breathe. Trust in the process that this works, and it will. Sit or lie comfortably anywhere you'd like. Feel free to fall asleep. Okay? And let's begin. Just sending good energy your way. Sending it all your way. Allowing you to feel good at your best. Just relax and receive, breathe. Washing all the woes of life, worries, clearing them all out. Just ridding yourself of those worries, those fears, those anxieties. Anywhere your mind is worried or preoccupied about certain topics and subjects, clear it away, asking the light and love frequencies to just cleanse that out. So it no longer interferes with your higher self, your higher being. All right, so we're going to ask all old energies of these toxic people who no longer serve you, all that jealousy, all that old resentment, let it go, wash it away, release it, clearing it away from your being. Just allowing yourself to feel free, to feel good, to feel light. Continue feeling that abundance flow of good energy, that healing abundance energy, that abundant healing energy, just tapping in, sprinkling in all throughout you and your being. Clearing away anything that no longer serves your higher good. Clearing that shame, we don't need to feel that. There's no reason to feel that. You have every right, Daisy and others, to feel like you need to set that line that should not be crossed. So we're going to put that selenite here and draw that line. Imagine drawing that line within yourself, that line that shall not be crossed. And let go. Let go of anyone crossing that line or not respecting that line. It is a fixed line, not a flexible one. You need this fixed line so that these people can respect it. Good. You're doing amazing. Just relax. Good. Continue feeling these good feelings. Vibing these good vibes. Letting the good frequencies flow. Surround yourself with good, positive people, and now you will begin to attract these good people in your life. Healthy people, not toxic people. People good for you. People that love you for who you are, accept you, embrace you for who you are, and you see yourself now with these souls. Others who understand your boundaries as you respect theirs. And a person that you can be yourself around. Not having to walk on eggshells. Someone that you can truly love and be you around. And themselves to be themselves around you as well. This is the ideal match. So I'm going to go decorate the stones now on you. Starting with the smoky quartz, black tourmaline, shungite, sunstone, green aventurine, and rose quartz. Just enjoy. Maybe you're thinking about nature right now and how good it feels to be in nature, healed thoroughly from within. And you see yourself again like the emperor energy in nature, or empress, whatever you desire, and surrounding yourself with yourself. It's not selfish to honor yourself, to say, even if no one respects my boundaries, I respect my own at least. And I'll never cross my own line because I created it. So sit with yourself for a minute without needing anyone, because we don't need anyone. We can detach. The needy ones are the ones who do not respect those boundaries. So I ask you now to just let go of these needy energies, anyone needing anything from you, too much from you. Good. Clearing it into the light, love frequency, inviting good, positive energies through you, into you, to enter your being at this very moment in time. Sending love frequency even to my brother now, to his eyes, sending healing to his eyes. Thank you, universe. All right. So be free, be light and free right now. Allow yourself to feel good. Allow yourself to feel at your best, at ease. Allow yourself to connect with the new energies. So many people are changing. So many people are becoming ill. So many people are not making it. So many people are just changing. Their life's changing. Things are changing. And now we say, doesn't matter. It's okay. We can flow with the change. Life is change in itself. It's the inevitable course of things. We can't predict what tomorrow will bring, but we know that that's what life is. Life is predictable, where we know things change, and so your guilt will change into non-guilt, non-shame, non-regret, non-doubt. Linear, like your boundary. You'll know exactly how to feel when certain things come up. There won't be no cloudiness or confusion. You'll just know. You'll have no uncertainty. You will just know what to do, how to react, how to act with others. Seeing yourself doing that now. But remember how to react to yourself too. That's key. That's crucial. There's nothing wrong with drawing the line. Nothing wrong with pleasing others if it pleases yourself. It is what it is. There's no right or wrong. If someone says, oh, that's wrong, that is a toxic person that you should not be around. Instead, they should support you and love you and say it just is. Who you are is who you are. It's not bad. Nothing needs to change. Because if it's wrong in their eyes, they don't love you for who you are, even if they say they do. And you acknowledge that person needs to work on themselves. Sometimes it's not you. You can't help being empathic, compassionate, who you are, when others are not so much as you. Let me tell you something, it's very hard to be different from others and that kind of person when others are not caring as much. So don't blame yourself for drawing the line when they don't know what the line even is. They don't even know it exists. Two different worlds. You'll know who these people are next time. So protect your energy. I ask that you protect your energy, and I invite this white light of protection all around you and your angels to surround you, embrace you, love you, hug you, and tell you that you're okay, everything's going to be all right, and that everything will ultimately work itself out. Thank you, God, Universe, Reiki Masters, Spirit Guides, one of the ancestors, and any positive influences, energies, and forces to enable me to do this session on Daisy and others today. The session is now officially over and complete. Again, I use smoky quartz, black tourmaline shungite, sunstone, green aventurine, and rose quartz. And Daisy, you use that 20% off 22 for future bookings for life and other poopsies as well, of course, from my website, TonyBomboni.com, to book your own 15 or 30-minute Reiki. This was a 15, but I made it a bit longer because they gave me permission to post it public. And so I just did a bonus 5 minutes all week long that just ended 2 days ago on Saturday. 3 days ago by the time you see this. And so make sure you sign up for my newsletter to get bonus offers like that, special discounts. Sometimes I offer 25 or 30% off. It just depends. I just do it randomly out of nowhere, so you have to kind of snatch it. Sometimes it only lasts a day, so check those emails. Sometimes my emails go to your promotions folder or your spam folder. Please make sure it's not in spam. Please make sure it actually arrives in your primary inbox, so that you can get that alert and not miss opportunities. Thank you. God bless. Love and light. All right. TonyBomboni.com. Link in the description below. And I appreciate it. I love doing these healings for you guys. These are probably the hardest for me because sometimes I have to take on someone's issue and then transmute it on my own. But that's the work. That's part of the work. I signed up for this. I'm responsible, so I'm not going to complain. All right. But this work also helps you, but also helps the channel as well. So, Reiki is definitely, I would say, the most pricey service, but that's because it's work. Okay. Let's put it that way. The setup alone takes half the time. So I love you all so much, and I will see you soon, eh? Thank you for subscribing and joining me. And remember, Daisy and others, it's okay to let these feelings go. It's okay to feel them, right? We never said you should stop feeling these feelings. Did I ever once say that? I said simply so that there's no reason to. Now that you understand the difference between when someone respects that line and not, because they don't know what even a line is. They don't know it exists. It's just not in some people's reality, right? It's not in some people's world because they grew up, unfortunately, in circumstances where that didn't exist either. Something happened to them growing up where an adult crossed a line with, let's say, someone younger perhaps, or something else, and thus that role plays out, that character, that personality plays itself out consistently to others and hurts others because they are so deeply hurt. So it's not your hurt to take, even though you're empathic clearly and you're taking it. You like to please, you like to make the situation better. Me, for example, I'm like this with friends, and I'd rather play fake nice to play fake nice, so that I don't have that uncomfortable, tense argument, that disagreement. I'd rather just keep things smooth and buttery, maybe pushover type of energy, if that makes sense. And that myself am evaluating and working through this circumstance as well, which is why I said this healing is not only for you guys, but myself included, But, maybe you gathered something today that can help you out through this. And sometimes it's just the energy work itself. I don't need to talk. The energy work enters your being, and you will understand how to get through this, whatever you're going through at the time, without words. Sometimes you don't even need words. It's just a deep understanding, and that's what Reiki does. So that's the point today. But I do like to talk because I don't like to just be those healers that stay quiet and wait till the end to talk. That's not really what I do, okay? There's no judgment on those who do, but that's not what I do. That's not my style. I'd prefer to do both at the same time. So I hope that understands, that makes sense and you understand, okay? So, again, prayers for my brother, please. This was an emergency. He's been having issues with his eye, and he just went in and they told him it was something with the retina, so he has to go in a couple days for an operation. So I just please kindly ask for just positive prayers and messages his way. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And if someone does healing, I from afar, or just praying, just anything, that's my one and only brother. I only got one brother. So, yeah, thank you very much. God bless you all. I love you all so much. And I will see you next time.